Alright, this is a video I said I'd make. It is YouTube tips. Just my advice on people wanting to get YouTube channels. First, you gotta create one. That's your first bit of advice. Create your channel. I'm joking. Get tips on how to grow it, not just not on how to make a Google account. Cause I'm pretty sure most people can do that, but I don't know. Well, my first thing is, I've seen my recent videos, which are still growing. My tutorial videos. They got me a lot of views. So if there's a tutorial on anything that you might do it as soon as possible though. I literally did mine on stream and edited it on stream. If you're doing something, then postpone that. The tutorial's got to be out first before someone else does it. Okay, next I'm going to be talking about the YouTube algorithm. And that's that thing that, your titles, your description, all that stuff. Okay, so just want to research other titles. Like just say, for example, yours is, I don't know, Solo Queue in Bed Wars 2s. You just search that, you just search for that, and then look at some good titles. And then just use them as inspiration, though, don't just copy them. Just like, add your own little thing to it. Do a full description of everything, because in the description, that'll count for search terms. And obviously, the more search terms, the more wider you are to more people that are searching for videos. Another thing is about tags. A lot of people don't know how to do this, or don't even know it exists. Or some do, but do it wrong. You just do pretty much just copy a description, but only keywords out your description. And by the way, I've seen a lot of people just add things like Hive into their things if they're doing another game's video, and don't even mention Hive once in the video. Don't do that because it can annoy your viewers. No one can even see them anyway. I have an add-on where I can see them, but it would annoy someone searching for Hive if that came up, and you are kind of just fishing for views, which isn't really a good thing to do. Stole there, but sure. Next is impressions. That's like an analytical thing. You might not know where they are, but that's basically how many times your thumbnail has been shown to other people. They'll usually have, well, in every case, I'm pretty sure you'll have more impressions than views. And the way I kind of took advantage of this was with my tutorial video. You would have noticed that I did it in 6 parts instead of just one video like other people did. And that was because if people are looking for individual things, like, for example, the parkour, which by the way, that doesn't work anymore, sadly, so yeah, depression. Yeah, the parkour video got 2k views, and other things like the archery got like 400, which is still a lot. It's still like one of my most viewed. But see, if I were to put the title as all 6 of them together, being how to get the elytra, then first of all that would have been less views, because that would mean, say for example, 1,000 people watched that video. That'll be 1,000 views, but if 1,000 people watched each of them, that'd be 6,000 views. So you'd see my idea there. Yeah, once again, my token videos do come into an idea there. So yeah, so just put them all in a playlist. People can still find your playlist, and like I said, with tags, add all the tags in for the same ones. Okay, next is thumbnail, one which you might have noticed that I'm not very good at. I have gotten better though. If you compare it to the, I don't know, thumbnail from like 6 months ago, I've gotten better. Compare your thumbnail to other related videos, like do the same thing where you search the titles, and then whilst you're looking for the titles, also look what other YouTubers have put as a thumbnail, and then just kind of recreate that in your own way, but don't use their stuff. Oh yeah, try not to like get pictures online. Just try and make your own thing. And some good things which you could use for this, to make a thumbnail, is MS PowerPoint if you have Office, and Paint 3D, which everyone has if you have a PC. If you're looking for fonts, really, I only really know 2: Impact, which is a default, and Balby 1SC, which is like an extension one. Try and include your skin on it, so people like know it's yours. Like if they see a video and it's just text, and that feels like it just kind of fills in a gap. It'll let them know it's you, so they don't have to look at your username. Yeah, just look at some of mine, because I'm just literally telling you how I do my thumbnails, which aren't very good apparently. Which I find a bit rude, but you know. Next, I want to talk to you in red screen again about shorts. Now, these are the things which are whether you love them or you hate them, and you know I like the shorts, but there's some things I don't like about people who do shorts. Don't spam upload the same short, because that just annoys the hell out of me. I can literally sense if a video it's been spam uploaded because of the quality of it. If you just abusing the algorithm by posting like 100 of your shorts, by the way, 100, that's an exaggeration. Even if it's like twice at the same time, then just don't spam shorts. It annoys me like mad. And all you're gonna get is don't recommend this channel from everyone. Like, if you spam upload, look at a little different shorts. Don't do more than 3 a day. Like, just don't give them more than 3 shorts a day. Like, 3 is a max, by the way. I'm not saying do 3 a day. Just at max, that's 3 per day. Also, another thing which really annoys me, do not use text to speech. Speak or don't speak, especially not a really annoying one, which is like
this voice.
It's really, really annoying. Like, if I hear that, getting a dislike and I'm scrolling. That is how much I hate text to speech. I mean, don't just get rid of all text to speeches, don't turn them on. Because it really annoys me, and it probably annoys other people as well. You either speak or you don't speak. Another thing is about subs from shorts. Yeah, they don't really stick around. And if they do, then they're just going to be inactive. And that's an issue that I kind of face with my channel a little bit. Where only some of my viewers are active. Like, if you look at my... Like, I'm getting like 200 views, but I've got 700 subs. Which doesn't make much, oh god. I got destroyed. No question. So it's kind of pointless doing it for subs. Unless you're like 2 subs from a goal and you want to quickly get some subs. Like, if I get to like 998 subs, I probably will upload a few shorts just to get a few subs to reach my goal. Also, do relative videos. Like, don't make a short about, I don't know, what's the best flavours of Walker's crisp between cheese and onion and ready salted. When all your videos are about nether games. Ignore that idea I had there. That just popped into my head. Another thing about shorts, the ratio of the video. Put it to 9:16, which is what vertical format, if it's like a game clip. Like, look at all my shorts. They're all game clips. And if they're... Oh, we're sandwich. Speaking of sandwich, I had a Subway the other day. This is 9:16 ratio, that's the best, because 16:9 is where you have like a rectangle in a vertical video, which means that it's just really small to see and you can't see it. So just look at some of my shorts, do it like that. Next one is it's kind of like a trick that I use, but I don't tell you that I'm using it. You haven't noticed that I'm using it, but it's just something I do which you don't notice. See, I'm not just doing this naturally. There's a thought process behind this. Convincing people to sub. Like, you know, that's how you get subs. You convince them to sub. I mean, obviously, how else are you supposed to get subs? No, I'll speak about sub later. Yeah, so just be a friendly person. Don't go raging at everyone. In-game and on Discord. Oh, by the way, I got a texture pack. Now up to 1k, but you know. I didn't even get the bed. Try and help something out. Like, try and help someone out if they're stuck on something. Like, if there's like a level 7 in your lobby that says, alright, what do the keys do? And, you know, most people just ignore them. But if you say, oh, you get keys, there's a 1 in 5 chance you get them when you win a game, and they can be used to get cosmetics. You just go to the create key thing at the end of the lobby corridor thing, and they'll be like, oh, thanks, that really helped me. And then you say, oh, you're welcome, by the way, I've got a YouTube channel. And then just say YouTube channel name. They might not sub, but it's worth a try, because if you've been nice to someone, they might want to sub to you more. Another thing I do is that's related to convincing people to something. Skyblock giveaways or faction giveaways. If you've got like a lot of money in factions of Skyblock, just give it away to people. Or maybe say like, I don't know, first 10 people to sub get 30k. And then people who are new to it might think, oh, that sounds cool, I'll do it. Some might unsub, but some are pretty loyal as well. I've probably still got Skyblock giveaway people on my channel who are watching this right now. Wait, just before we do sub for sub, I'm gonna explain about that then. Sometimes I'm asked in lobbies, "Hi Monty, do you remember me?" Sometimes, like, I'll say, well, sometimes I might not know them, and say, "Yes, I do know you." So I'm probably going to ask, "Do you remember me?" At this point, I don't know yet. NG chat, it's just messed up. But if someone says to you, "Hi Monty, do you remember me?" Or obviously your name, not me. Just say yeah. Even if you've never heard of them and you don't know why they're asking you that question, just say yeah. Like if you've ever asked me that before, I probably haven't remembered you, but I say yes anyway, because it makes the viewer feel more happy if you tell them that you remember them. Right, now we're going to talk about sub for sub. So did you know that sub for sub is actually against YouTube guidelines? If you're going for a YouTube channel, you don't want it getting deleted, do you? And another thing is with that, it's just a number. There'll be inactive like short subs, even probably less inactive than that actually. I'll have no benefit to your channel whatsoever. Next is something I do a lot of. It's called live streams. When doing live streams involve your viewers, which you notice I do quite a lot. There's probably not really much of a time when I don't. Just say, you know, like meeting lobby 1 or something. Just involve your viewers because they'll be more entertained if they can take part, and that might make them sub to you if they have a good time doing it. Who wants to just be sat there watching them play when you can play with them? And this goes the same with like asking people in lobbies to take part in your game. Like with a new rank chat, actually, I wrote the scripts before rank chat got implemented. If you type in rank chat, hi, I'm streaming, we're playing ranked bedwars, does anyone want to join us? There might be a few people who are like, oh yeah, sure. And then, whilst doing it, whilst you're playing the game, just say, oh yeah, I'm streaming this, by the way, my YT is whatever. You ask people in lobbies, and then in your chats, like guild chat and rank chat and that. And then ask them to sub whilst playing. Maybe not straight away, do it after like a game or two. You also just go around lobbies, not really. But every time you go into a new lobby, like a Bedwars lobby possibly, just say I'm streaming, my YT is whatever. But just don't spam it because, yeah, that can get you muted and you don't want that. I have actually had an issue with that in the past. I did actually get banned for, well not banned, muted for a day for spamming. I don't actually remember spamming though. I got muted for a day for spamming. If you see it as sad or, well, I don't know, I see it as a tip, and a useful tip, and a strategic tip. But turn on sub-only chat in your stream. Because that just prevents toxicity. It means people have to sub to be toxic to you. And you'll gain subs, because it's most likely they'll forget to unsub after. Or they might just not unsub, they might think, oh, this is a cool guy, I'm going to keep subbing. Yeah, so if people want to speak to you in the stream that badly, they're just going to sub. Yeah, and then some might just unsub after the stream, so you don't really gain anything. But you would if they decide to keep subbed, because they don't really have a reason to unsub. Another thing live streams are good for is gaining watch hours, which could potentially get you monetized in the future. Like, I get like 20 hours for just like a 4-hour stream, gets me like 20 hours. Even just my like 1 or 2 hour ones, they still get me like 10 hours. But obviously it depends how big your channel is. The live streaming is a really good way. However, it does make some PCs lag a little bit. So sadly some people can't do that. If you don't know how to stream, just search for OBS and install that. If you don't have OBS, then that's like, oh, sorry. If you have OBS, then just look for the streaming thing. I might do a tutorial one day on how to set that up. If I do, I'll probably put it as a card here, just so you know it won't be up if you're seeing this first day. Because it'll probably be one of them things I put to the back of my mind and probably never do it. Next one is pretty stupid, but actually works. Put YouTube in your name. As you see by mine, I just say hi in chat. My name's Monty YouTube. I changed it about a year ago now, I think. Roughly about a year ago. I changed it from Planet Lover 9, which is my old tag. She's saying hi back, wait. Let's just try and get us up here. Also, when you're recording, just say that in chat. Probably when there's more than one other person in the lobby, but you know, they might sub or they might call me sad. We'll see now, won't we? But yeah, another thing, if you're gonna type it in chat, just don't say it when there's a load of sweats or high ranked people. Basically, if they're a sweat, they act all hard and think that they're better than everyone. Yeah, you know what I mean about how they act, don't they? Like if I typed in chat now, like I have YT. If there was someone that thinks they're hard, they'd go and say, "Who asked?" You know, that person who says, "Who asked?" Yeah, usually when they're like a recognized person. I'm not sure if they are being a bit cocky there. Yeah, cocky's the word I was looking for. But like K question mark, you're just trying to act hard and act all cocky and that. Just being annoying. There's always going to be that one person who's going to be annoying to you. Just ignore what they say. Because there's always going to be the person who says, "Who asked?" Love my impression there. If you say "Who asked," like if you say "Who asked" in general, then that is what you sound like. As I was saying earlier, it does actually work if you put YouTube in your name. Because when I wrote the script, I occasionally get asked, "What's your YouTube channel?" I get asked this much more frequently since I wrote it. I do get asked loads of times, "What's your YT?" because it's in there. And stupidly, if you ask me this question, then I think you're a bit stupid. You say to me, "Are you a YT?" Well, what do you think? Just put YouTube in my name for effect, don't I? Jeez. Yeah, then that is a way to get Nether Game subs, and that is an alright way actually, just advertising it in Nether Games lobbies. Because you're actually getting Nether Games viewers instead of just random viewers, like advertising on other things. Okay, that's like kind of it for part 1 of this, which is like getting subs. Now I'm going to move on to keeping subs. Because why would you want to gain a load of subs and lose them all the next day?